Chicago Bears just pulled out a dramatic win that has all of us trying to monitor our blood pressure. Get the win over the Cincinnati Bengals in the closing minutes, 47-42. Man, it's so much to talk about, so much to break down. Let us try to catch our breath. And y'all already know, before we talk about it, you gotta hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into Chicago Bears Central with the post game. The Chicago Bears win in dramatic fashion over the Cincinnati Bengals, with Caleb Williams delivering a dot to the rookie Colston Loveland, who coast in for the game winning touchdown to win 47-42 over the Cincinnati Bengals, where Caleb Williams had 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, caught a pass touchdowns. Joe Flacco threw for 470 yards, threw 2 interceptions, threw 4 touchdowns in a back and forth affair that almost had us saying, man, we've been here before. But we have not been here before, with
We
the
have not.
Chicago Bears pulling out another close victory. C-Dub, you called this game, bro. How you feeling, gang? I'm trying to still catch my breath, gang.
Me too, bro. And you can hear that shit react like right now while I'm trying to tell you my take. It's really I'm gonna break this game into two different parts. The first 58 minutes and then the last 2 minutes. The first 58 minutes, the Chicago Bears, they kind of were struggling on defense containing these wide receivers. Both wide receivers went off. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, thanks to a just an all-world game from Joe Flacco. He just had a terrific game. Kyle Monangai, 176 yards rushing on 25, 26 carries. Man, I mean, it's some decisions that Ben Johnson got to make before next week's game, and I'm telling you the truth. This shit right here, 176 yards, cannot be ignored. Caleb Williams, after the second half, was absolutely amazing. He missed one pass the entire half, which was a drop in the end zone by Rome Odunze. Um, I don't know why people keep doubting this kid. You see how clutch he is. Let's get to the last 2 minutes. That was the craziest shit I ever seen in football my entire life. At first, you have the game won on probably was an interception return for a touchdown. He did not have possession when the guy touched him at first. Then you wind up getting a quick touchdown by the Cincinnati Bengals right away, like 15 to 20 seconds. Bears fumble and
it was an onside kick.
yeah, the onside kick. They fumbled the onside kick by touching it and leaving it capable of being recovered by Cincinnati. They did so. They go right up the field and do it and score another touchdown in less than 20 seconds again. But that was their problem. They left too much time on the clock. And Caleb Williams has been clutch all season. He's been clutch since he's been a rookie. So what a dot by Caleb Williams. And that's for all of the distractors. That was just a plain old dot. And shout out to the rookie in his I'm gonna say this is coming out party with that catch right there. Like I expect him to continue to get better after that catch. That is a terrific catch. I'm gonna need an inhaler, and I'm also gonna need some medication because that was the craziest shit I done seen all my life in football.
I mean,
Whoever.
I don't know what the fuck has been going on in the sports world was flowing in the water or it's in the Gatorade, but the last 2 days has been ridiculous. My chest can't take it. It's too much going on. But this is the reason why this is my favorite fucking sport of all fucking times. That shit right there. The way you gotta find a way to win as a team, because that was a team win. At the end of the day, y'all fucked up in multiple facets, from Caleb to the running back to the lineman to the defense to the corners to the everybody fucked up at one point in this game, and we still found a way. Was like, I'm gonna pick you up. We could finally say in moments that this offense picked up the defense in moments that they never did this whole fucking season that
Absolutely.
started. So at the end of the day, what I've always stand firm was the run game. I always felt like we got something in Kyle Monangai. I'm not saying this guy is the greatest running back I've ever seen, but like I said, you don't go into the Big Ten and lead it in rushing, and you just a Joe Schmo. You one of those motherfuckers. So the fact that he came out here is a direct shot to his coach. I'm him. You need to treat me as such. And like I've always been saying, he need to be the number one running back. It don't look at it that way. Oh, we're running a running back by committee. Britain came in. You just, to me, you earned yourself a spot on this roster, even though I've always felt like you should be on this roster. Defensive line, I asked you the question. Did mama raise no bitch? They ain't raised no bitches today. Sweat, you gave me 2 sacks today, one of them being a sack fumble. That's all I'm asking for, dog. Give me something. That's all I've been asking for. So at the end of the day, I'm glad that y'all found a way to win, because, like we said before this shit went live, that's a game we would have lost last year.
Easily.
Bro,
Whew.
I am still flabbergasted at
Well,
what I just saw. Like the highs and the lows, bro. It's like you sent that "you up" text and you fell asleep, and then you woke up to the response. I'm outside. That's how my heart is pumping right now, bro.
on me.
Like the Bears had this game won, then they had this game lost, and then they won it without
Again.
going to overtime. Like I can't believe it. These are the games that for my entire life, and I know I'm being like I'm overreacting. But these are the games that the Bears typically lose. These are the games that you sign into Instagram or TikTok and you see all the creators talking about how the Bears managed to lose a game that they had won. Caleb Williams, even though Dub thinks I'm a hater and I don't like you, I for one can definitely point out the fact that he has been clutch his entire career with the Chicago
Right.
Bears. And if we want to, I don't do this often, but if we want to look at the last quarterback we had here, as much as we loved him, he was not clutch in the fourth quarter. Like you just knew that it just wasn't going to happen in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams, when it comes down to the last 2 minutes of the first half, the last 2 minutes of the second half, it's like something goes off in his head. All them days training in his own personal training facility, just go to work. Niggas is cones out there at this point. You might as well not even have a defense on the field. Caleb Williams, that pass to Colston Loveland, and I agree with you, Doug. This is his coming out party ever since Fox put that graphic up about how ineffective he was versus the other tight end that was drafted in Indiana. Now he got half the touchdowns that he got in one game. But Buddy had 4 coming in today. Colston Loveland got 2 after today. So shout out to him for that. Man, Ben Johnson, I swear, Ben Johnson, you probably need some milk. Because I know that your heartburn is going crazy right now. And this is what it means to coach the Chicago Bears. I have a former neighbor of mine. She's here right now with her children. And I'll cut it short, Bobby. But she's here. She's watching the game. And she asked me before the game, what do we think is going to happen? I said, I don't know. It's the Chicago Bears. But I do know one thing. You're going to have to watch to the last second. Because the Bears always make you watch every second of every game. And I'm glad that we watched the game when we came out on top. And I don't have to go to sleep angry tonight. Amen. Oh, shout out to the Bears. Cheers to you guys. Y'all already know you got to get your shot ready when Big Kev is talking. So go ahead, take a shot with your boy. Big win for the Bears.
I ain't got my shot. I'm lacking, Big Kev, but blame the Bears, bro. Blame the
It's all
Bears,
good.
brother. Where Chicago Bears are now 5-3 on the season, and man, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me personally as the human. My heart was up, my heart was down, my heart was out my chest, and then it was back in my body,
Me, the human.
bro. I don't know, bro. It's bro, like Steve-O last week came on and said that the offense needed to elevate this team to a victory because we seen special teams do it, we seen defense do it. Last week they let us down, and then this week the offense elevated this team to a victory. This team is different, bro. And we not perfect, bro. We got a lot of flaws. We know that. We discuss this shit every single day. We break this down every single time before each and every game and after every game. We know that our team has flaws, but one thing that they've shown over the course of this season is that they understand how to keep fighting to win football games. And me and myself, Steve-O, when we break it down on NFL Central with the old heads, we always talk about it. The team is a reflection of the coach. Last coach that we had showed us that the team was some bitches.
Pussy.
This team so far already through the early 8 games through Ben Johnson's coaching career as a head coach with the Chicago Bears showed us that they're going to remain locked in. They're going to fight to the end, and they're going to do things perfectly. I'm happy to have Ben Johnson as my coach, even when he frustrates the hell out of me. I'm happy to have Caleb Williams as my quarterback, even when he frustrates the hell out of me. The only way that we can go right now is up. Success is not linear. There's ebbs and flows with this, guys. I get it. The criticism, we throw it out there, and it's all fair when it comes to football. But right now, when we needed a play to be made, it was 3rd and 10. Caleb Williams scrambled for the first down. Then on the next play, delivers a dot to a rookie who boom, 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 bulldozes for the fucking championship. Y'all had my family looking at me like I lost my mind. Steve-O shared reposted something on TikTok that says black mothers always call their kids, or when they hear somebody call them, and they be like, he over there acting like he ain't got no goddamn sense. Steve-O, that was me today. I was acting like I ain't had no goddamn sense. Hey, fellas.
My mama thought I called the Holy Ghost.
Bro.
For fellas, C-Dub, you about to chime in, man. Talk about Kyle Monangai today, because the man went off. Off.
Before I talk about Kyle Monangai, I like to present him with being the Grizzly of the day today, because he was the man of the day.
Graveyard Monangai.
26 rushes for 176 yards. I would like him to accept this award.
6.8 yards a carry, C-Dub. 6.8 yards a carry, guys. Britton Brown only had 5 rushes. 7.4 yards a carry. Come on, guys.
I just think that Ben, we don't really got to talk about what Kyle Monangai was doing. Y'all see how hard he running. He trying to prove that what he can do on the football field, and I think he just done that. I just want to talk about the decision that Ben Johnson has to make. At the very minimum, he's going to have to increase carries for Kyle Monangai. And then there's another point where, wait a minute, this kid might need to be the leading running back, and maybe DeAndre can come and back him up. I don't know. This is the most impressive. This is the most impressive running back performance this season. Either DeAndre, whoever has told the rock. So there's some decisions to be made at Hallis Hall. For real.
I think it's a good problem to have. In fact, before the bye week, the Chicago Bears running attack was pedestrian. They were just looking like trash. And then something clicked, even with DeAndre Swift before he got hurt. He had, I think, back-to-back or 3 straight 100 rushing yard games. There was a game where him and Monangai came close to both having 100 rushing yards. This is not a bad problem to have. If you look back a couple of seasons ago when the Bears had the number one rushing defense. It was the same thing with Monty and with the gentleman that we traded middle of last season. What's his name?
Herbert.
Khalil Herbert and Justin Fields. They were out there running all over teams. And frankly, today you had the passing attack complement the rushing attack. It was a complete effort from the offense. I don't think we had any turnovers either, and that's big as well. Caleb Williams caught a touchdown and threw 2 touchdown passes. Can't be mad at that effort from him tonight either.
Great.
But as far as Kyle Monangai is concerned, Bobby, I'm right there with you. We do have to talk about it, C-Dub. Like, we got to talk about what he did today because he did it in every way that you could do it. He ran between the tackles. He broke outside. He broke tackles. He got the tough yards. He got the tough yards that were 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards. People were trying to tackle him. He didn't go down. Niggas was bouncing off of him. Like every which way. This nigga was like an R&B singer bragging about what he gonna do to his subjects. He gave every which way. So it was rough.
Hey, I want to say this really quick. Hey,
Bobby funny.
You gotta love a guy that take advantage of his opportunities. This guy was drafted in the 7th round.
Yep.
Some people thought he wasn't going to make it out of training camp. Made it out of training camp. Got into preseason.
Yep.
Some people thought he wouldn't make it out of preseason. Made it out of preseason. Made the roster. Some people thought he'd never get carries. He got carries. Now he got the opportunity to be the main running back in a given game. And what does he do? Make the best of it. 26 carries, 176. That cannot be ignored by Ben Johnson. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Cannot.
It's like what happened in Carolina with Dowdy. He took the number 1 spot from Hubbard. And Hubbard's not a bad running back.
Come on now.
But man, we gonna talk about this defense in a little bit. We got Drip joining us, and we got a couple
he throwing that thing.
Oh yeah.
My Jesus.
Hey,
why is y'all
on that last one? He was throwing that thing for the win. What you talking about? But before we get into the back end on the defensive side of the ball, where they got to clean up some stuff, y'all got to hear a quick message from our sponsors from DraftKings. I promise this is not the blooper.
What's going on? It's your boy Hayes, and as you guys know, I love sports. That's all I do with my free time is watch any and every sport out there. Because of that, I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook to bring you guys a great deal. New customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Plus, you get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. Again, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Stay in on the action and use bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. If you love the thrill of live betting, DraftKings has got you covered for that as well. Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't even worry about it. You can still join on the action with fun DraftKings daily fantasy sports and have a shot at cash prizes. All you got to do is use our code Bear Central. Again, you're already here at the channel. You're here every single day. Just use the code Bear Central. You guys already know it. So use that code Bear Central and tell them Hayes sent you. Peace.
Man.
Chat, bro. The fucking Drip, bro. Go ahead.
My man's Hayes, aka Drip. You joining us, bro. All of us sitting here trying to look for our inhalers. I don't have one. So I just been taking deep breaths when I have an opportunity. How you feeling about this game, bro? Talk about the offense and Kyle Monangai and Caleb Williams to help the Bears pull off this victory.
Bro, this was such a cardiac game, man. Just everything, how it worked out. We get the ball back in the fourth quarter with less than a minute left on the clock, and somehow we still score that touchdown and still have time left on it after that. I think what happened today, when you look at the Bears and how they performed today, is that they allowed the game to come to them, and I mean that in the best ways. When we had rhythm running the ball, we kept running the ball. We didn't give up on it. And there were times this season where it felt like we were on the precipice of starting to find some rhythm running, and then we went away from it. I don't know why. Better balance today. 37 pass plays today, 37 run plays today. Perfect balance when you look at it. But on top of that, it's that Ben Johnson saw Kyle Monangai cooking, and he kept going to him for 26 carries. That was the important thing in this one to me. Caleb Williams had himself a great game too. 280 yards, average 8 yards per pass on that one. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only 2 sacks. Like, we got it done. And by the way, we had no turnovers today as well. Clean game offensively as far as the turnovers. No turnovers. Penalties were a little bit better in this game as well. We tightened up the penalties a little bit. Still some timely ones that we need to get together. But I think overall, like, this needs to be the blueprint. When you look at it, balance is the way that I can describe the offense today. We just talked about the balance between the run and the pass, but even when you look at the targets, 7 targets to Colston Loveland, 6 to DJ Moore, 8 to Olamide Zacchaeus, 5 to Kyle Monangai, 2 to Cole Kmet, only 3 to Rome Odunze, but it seemed like the Bengals were intentionally trying to keep Rome out, and that was going to happen. Rome's been killing it all season. Eventually, teams are going to try to scheme it and keep it out of his hands, and that's where you need your other guys to step up. 2 rookies today led the Chicago Bears in offense in different ways. Colston Loveland and Kyle Monangai. Trust your rookies. I've been saying that now for 3 weeks. Trust your rookies. And it paid off for the Bears today.
Yes, big day for Colston Loveland. 2 TDs over a buck. Big day.
6 receptions, 118 yards for Colston Loveland. Now, defense, fellas, there was some moments to where the defense, they showed up. And there was some moments to where the defense struggled. I don't really, y'all let me know if I'm tripping though. I don't necessarily, I want them obviously to be better, but when you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase on the opposite side, it's so difficult to slow those guys down because this is the best wide receiver duo in the NFL. Obviously, I want my defense to be better, but I think for the most part, I think they did all right. Let me know how y'all feeling about the defense today.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I'm not gonna crucify the corners as bad as most people were, like, cause, like you just said, they're going against 2 people that's making dumb money, so that's what's supposed to happen. But at the end of the day, there was a lot of pivotal touchdowns that were stopped by this corner. As Tyreek stopped the pivotal touchdown in the corner from Chase multiple times. So, and like, you gonna give up some big plays against fucking Higgins. This motherfucker is Houdini with the ball. You see him get the ball's in the vicinity, and next thing you know, he just has it. You don't see him catch it. It's just in his head. It's like it teleports. There's nothing you can really do. But at the end of the day, like, I was looking at Dennis Allen as well. Like, there was some times where we had some spotty coverage. Like, there was times where they had that Texas route in the 3rd quarter for the running back where I was like, yeah, the middle is wide open. Everybody know Joe Flacco's looking for the middle pass, and it was right there. So, yeah, there was some soft coverage here and there. But I think most of it was he was dialing up a lot of blitzes, and we just wasn't getting home on most of them. But the times that we did get home, it was at the most important times. So, like, one thing I can learn about this defense is timely, and that's also very important for a defense, because if you get a sack, it's cool, but if you get a sack at the right time or a turnover at the right time, it's a difference.
I agree with that, Anthony Homie, but Steve Up, you had some.
Yeah, I agree with you. In the first 58 minutes, they played okay. They made some flash plays. They got a couple stops, but that last 2 minutes, that was way too easy for Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals to score 14 points in like
15.
What was it? 15 points in like what?
49 seconds.
49 seconds.
I agree.
That shit is unacceptable. That was just way too fucking easy for the Cincinnati Bengals to score. It was also some plays within the first 58 minutes where it was like mistakes upon the individual. I didn't like some of the plays that Dennis Allen calls, but he's the coach. You know, he gets paid to call these calls, so I'm going to doubt him too much. All in all, this was a pitiful outing by the defense of the Chicago Bears as a whole. They did make some flash plays, But all in all, I'm not giving them no respect because of T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. We could have been better than that. At least that was horrible in the last 2 minutes.
I think that's
Well,
Awful.
fair.
there was a stretch. There was a point where it was going to be 48-27.
Yep.
If they didn't call that pick back, and we're having a whole different conversation. You got a pick six to ice the game. You win by 20 plus points. You go home. You enjoy the victory. Unfortunately, that was called back. Bears couldn't pick up no first downs, and it led to what we just experienced. However, the defense the defense needed to be better today. You let a 72-year-old Joe Flacco go out there and throw the ball 46 times for 470 yards, four
Crazy work.
touchdowns.
That's wow.
4 touchdowns, and the only interception he had was at the end. Well, he had 2 interceptions. I don't know why
Yeah,
they only showing one. He had an interception with Tremaine, and then he also had or TJ, and then he had the interception at the end with the Hail Mary. So he had 2 interceptions, but one of them was at the Hail Mary. What I will give the defense credit for is that they did not allow Cincinnati to get off rushing the ball. Cincinnati only had 46 rushing yards
That's a
today,
great point, Kev. That's a great point.
37 from their main running back, and then the rest of these guys barely put up 5 yards from Samaji Perrin and
P-Rob.
Andre, whatever his name is, 4 yards. So they had 3.1 rushing yards per carry. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are going to get off. We did hold them in check for most of the game, and then they basically picked up their yards late third quarter, fourth quarter. But I will say this, because I don't know if you're going to talk about the special teams in general, Bobby, but the special teams gave up 300
Garbage.
yards in kick returns.
that is
297
nuts, bro.
Crazy.
297 kick return
You
yards
kidding
today.
me, bro?
297 kick return yards in a touchdown. Hightower, I
Gotta
don't
go.
care if you gotta make these niggas sleep at Hallis Hall and go back through training camp to figure out what to do to learn how to tackle, because that's the points given up, all of that. When the other team has a short field for the entire game because you're not tackling people, and this is not the first game that we've seen the Chicago Bears special teams give up big chunk plays on kickoff returns. It happens almost every game. Something has to give right there. That's just that right there. It boiled my noodle. It grinds my gears to watch people. That's all you do. You don't even get on the field for offense or defense. Most of y'all, all y'all really do is you gotta mind your gaps and tackle the person with the ball. And they couldn't do that today, and it led to the Bears giving up points. I did not like that. Defense overall, I give them a C plus maybe.
I
But
think that's
special
fair.
teams, y'all niggas get a F. I wish I
Yeah.
had 5 hands so I can get y'all 5 thumbs down.
No, bro.
Drip, how you feeling about the defense today, brother?
Man, listen, the defense today was goddamn such a mixed bag, because I'm not gonna act like they did not have their moments where they made, like we talked about, like Austin Booker with the sack and the forced fumble. Montez Sweat had a sack. Did he force a fumble as well? Did
He did,
Montez?
but
They called it back.
That was
They called
Austin
it back.
Booker.
Okay.
Called back.
That was Austin Booker had one, but so there were some moments in this one, like Tremaine Edmonds, even with the pick six that got called back, he was all over the football field today, so it wasn't all bad for the defense. But I think the thing that we've come accustomed this season for seeing from this defense is that they get stops when it matters the most. Like, no matter how, like, there's been some games where they have bend but don't break, but when we needed it, they got stops. Today wasn't that. They didn't get the stops when we needed it sometimes the most, and it stood out. Nashawn Wright is trash. At this point, I'm tired of giving him excuses. And Deshaun Wright is fucking awful in coverage. He's bad. Anything outside of being 5 feet from the line of scrimmage, Deshaun Wright is terrible in coverage. And as a corner, that means you have no purpose on this team. C.J. Gardner-Johnson came in and filled in for Kyler Gordon about as well as you can expect anybody to. And that's exactly what we brought him in here for. Tyreek had himself an overall, I'll say solid game. I'll go back and watch the All-22. But I felt like it was overall a solid game, but he gave up some big major plays as well. So it's just the execution part of this defense needs to get it back together. We're now 2 weeks. Huntley carved us up, and now Flacco carved us up. So we got to get back that edge. I know last week we were missing all of our starting corners. We got Tyreek Stevenson back now. C.J. Gardner-Johnson's here, so they're going to build that chemistry. But I just want to see Dennis Allen get that wrangled back in, because I want to see that defense that gets the biggest stops when we need it the most, and we didn't do that today.
100%, brother. We got B Hunter coming in with the super chat. My blood pressure is high. I think everybody right here definitely needs a chill pill. We're
Yes.
gonna try to make it
We
calm
don't even.
down.
I got to do the pregame show in 45 minutes,
Yeah,
so
we
I ain't even
about to
got
chill
time.
out. Curtis in the building. He said, I need Nashawn Wright going. Shout out CGJ. He gonna be good slot for us for sure.
Yep.
Travis joining in saying, y'all know what's even better than a Bears win is a Bears win with a Green Bay loss and a Lions loss. What a bitch that came in here talking greasy this
Oh,
morning.
you
Well,
know he's
you
not.
know,
You know
bro
he's
is
not
not
gonna
gonna
come in
pop
here.
his head up in here.
Yeah.
He ugly as
Yeah.
hell. He right now he's trying to figure out how to make up for them SNAP benefits.
Nigga, that nigga making ramen noodle casserole. Fuck
That nigga mad as hell at the government right now, bro.
Is it good though?
Hey, I ain't gonna even front because ramen noodle casserole sound busting.
You hear me? Is it good though?
God.
Masters Zhao. He said Dennis Allen has been calling bad defense all season. Absolute trash. No way
I
this
won't say
should have
all
been
I wouldn't
close.
season.
say
I wouldn't
all
say
season
he has his moments. I
He
wouldn't
got
say all
spotty.
season.
He's spotty.
because you can't leave out that Dallas game. That was the best game he had all year.
I would agree with that.
And
And
no, I will argue that Cleveland game was too.
what
He was
Cleveland game?
throwing
We ain't played Cleveland
not
game.
Cleveland, not Cleveland. What was the motherfucker?
Washington.
No,
Washington?
no. After that,
The Oakland
Raiders.
game, well, the Raiders game.
Raiders,
Those
Yeah,
was
I
back
think
to
the
back weeks.
Raiders game was probably the best game.
Raiders, because he was sending some shit.
He
We
was
had
sending it, yeah.
four picks in that one. I think four
Yeah.
takeaways.
And the Saints. No, the Saints. That's what I was thinking of. The Saints.
Okay.
He was calling some shit.
Yeah, he wanted that revenge game for sure.
That was really a 3-game stretch. Then it was all three of those games were really good
Yeah,
games.
they was back to back for sure. Damn near. But we got King Kong with the super chat said Caleb in the Bears got me growing gray hair straight up. Even though the defense didn't kill today through and through, this is the most exciting defense since 2018. One bad game ain't
Thanks.
bogus.
Amen.
I think that's fair, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think that's really fair. We got to take a chill pill, guys. We got Bulls coming up in about an hour and a half from now. So y'all make sure y'all locked in, man. We gonna bring y'all some more smoke later with a whole different sport, with a whole different wardrobe, most likely, because I'm
Real
about to go
talk.
switch up and get
You already know we got to
With
switch
get it
out.
with the Bulls gear.
With a whole different light on up in it.
You hear me? We trying to see
You
if
can
the
leave
Bulls
both
about
of
to
them
go
on like I
6-0.
do, Kev.
Nah, it's intentional. I turn
Hey,
on
listen.
the
I
game.
mean, hey, if it's been working, it's been working, right?
Hey, we trying to go 6-0 for the. Hey, what better way for a Sunday than have both our Chicago teams to win?
Amen.
I don't
bro.
feel we're gonna be that lucky, but I hope so. Bro.
Hey, Hayes,
Yeah,
how we
I'm
looking on the Blackhawks? Because I might have to take that one over. I've been watching the games.
You gonna take over Blackhawks?
I could if ain't nobody gonna do it. I covered them on.
Nigga,
Is
I've
he
been
gone?
covering them every day.
Yeah. Skokes has family stuff going on. You know,
Yeah,
Joe had his health stuff going on.
Yeah.
And he had to stop. So
I've been covering them on Chi-Town Sports Central, which actually I've
They
been
have
real
at it,
consistent
bro.
with that too. So we'll talk about it.
yeah.
We'll definitely talk about it, man. But hey, fellas, y'all got anything left?
Dubs. That's it.
Nigga,
Dubs and inhalers.
We
That's what we need.
survived, bro. Like I still can't believe it.
Bro, my damn chest still beating. That shit crazy.
Me too. She is right there.
I need
This
to go
shit's
for a
crazy.
walk.
Oh,
I'm
for
about to
real,
go
bro. I
outside
might
and
do
get some
that. I think
fresh
I'm about to
air.
go get some fresh air.
It's getting
That's what I
dark.
need.
Time went back yesterday. Y'all better enjoy this sunlight. But that is it from us today, y'all, man. If you are into the Chicago Bulls, be locked in. We will be live in an hour and a half to bring you the C-Dub. Gonna be calling.
Oh, wait a
you.
second. Wait, real quick. The Bears had 3 people with 114, 118, 118 quarterback ratings. DJ Moore, Tyson Bagent, and Caleb Williams all
now
had
you know
114
we tired and we trying to get up out of here. You stopped
right.
us for
They're
that.
trying to hold us.
I forgot about that. That's crazy.
We gone, y'all. We love y'all.
Bagent
We
love
Maddie.
y'all.
appreciate
Peace.
y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave your voicemail 773-242-9336. We are the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears, man. Chi-Town up, bear down. See y'all later for the Bulls game. It's time to eat and chill.